Hello, how's it going on this pretty Thursday afternoon? Today we are in Cromwell Valley Park on a metal trail loop, um, which started out as a as a wide gravel path, and the path went straight uphill for a good 20 minutes. Um, so when we got to the flat part, we took a quick break to hydrate, and now we are in more of a wooded portion of the trail. Somehow we missed the path that kept us on the main trail, and we ended up on this wooded trail here, the neural wooded trail. But we will be connecting on back to the main trail somewhere. I checked the map and see that it won't be too far ahead that we could duck back over and jump on the main trail and then continue our hike on the designated trail that we chose today. But it's pretty cool. It's 90 degrees out here, but as you can see, it's shaded. Trees are tall, and it's real cool. The cool thing about this part of the trail is the trail has been laid with tree branches, or trees basically. So for the park rangers or the volunteers who came out and did this, this was pretty cool. I would like to personally thank them. But as you can see along the trail, there are tree branches and parts of trees, and it just guides you around like a little course. I've never seen anything like this. I'm quite sure this isn't the only. But it's nice and quiet today in this park. And we pulled up in the parking area. There were a few cars out. One of the good things about this parking area, the parking area here is, it's pretty big. Pretty big parking area. It's like 3 parking lots, so you shouldn't have a problem parking out here. I wouldn't even guess it on the weekend. So this is also a nature center, and we did come across a baby deer. But when I went to take my camera out, the deer was able to get away from me. So little baby deer by itself, little orphan. But there's a lot of activity in the woods here. We hear footsteps like all over as far as like wildlife. We haven't seen too many people, especially once we got off the main trail and we ended up on this trail here. Most definitely haven't seen anybody, but this is pretty, very pretty hike. Very pretty. So we still hanging out on Cromwell Valley. In Cromwell Valley Park. And we on the side of a hill, or right in the middle of it. The path was kind of carved out right in the middle. To my left is downhill, and to my right, steep uphill. We're making pretty good time. Again, this is a 90-degree day, but it's very shaded. And on this part of the trail, nice and cool. Tall trees. It's almost completely dark, actually. This trail pretty much has been pretty well maintained. But again, this part is rather dark, and we making our way back to the main trail. Somehow we got off course and making our way back to the main trail. Denali is blazing, so it's kind of hard to film and walk at the same time. So I'm gonna put the camera away for a little bit until we get back to the main trail. So we continuing our hike. We are, I want to say, on the bottom end of our loop, just starting. And it's a pretty, where we are now, it's pretty bushy, which is pretty cool because for the most part, the trail has been rather wide. We're on a slight incline. Denali has slowed a little. We've been walking for a minute, and it's a lot of hills on this one too. So for whatever reason, we've been taking a lot of trails. Well, the trails we've been taking have been having like a lot of hills, which is pretty cool. We haven't seen any water on this trail yet, so we'll be taking a quick water break. I usually bring water with me for Denali. We're here at a split. I'm listening for water. I think I hear it, but that may be the dam. And it's coming from this direction here, so we're gonna head left. Again, we just came to a split, right or left. I also hear kids too, which is, I don't know. I've never been in these woods before, so I don't know what's on the other side of one of these trails, but we're gonna pick one. Maybe this left one. So we are on the open field part of this trail, and now we feel the heat. Now we feel the 90 degrees. So the crazy thing is, on the other side there is a straight incline. She don't know that yet. She pulling and she haul assing on the decline. But yeah, it's a straight incline going up this hill. Yeah, now she knows. She has slowed down tremendously. Now I'm walking past her now. But this is a tough one. So when we get to the top of this one, I'm gonna give her a break. And it looks like we may be ducking back into the woods. So far, she's okay. She's okay. I know she's hot. Straight incline. One thing I've learned about inclines is for me not to take my time going up the incline. Try to double my steps so I could get up to the top a little quicker instead of taking my time. Taking my time seems like I burn more energy. So we made it. She's good. She's back to pulling. And we're making our way back to the car. So we've been in the woods for probably an hour and 10 minutes. For the most part, it's been shaded and cool. Hilly. A lot of hills, but shaded and cool. Alrighty. I don't know if y'all can see the structure that we're walking towards. We're walking directly into the sunlight, and it's kind of hard to see this building, but we're walking towards it. You're gonna read the little signs here to let us know, or let me know what it is. Looks like some sort of fort, but who knows? It's a fence around it so we can't get in. And Ollie's looking for shade. So Jennifer Kiln. The Jennifer Kiln on the right was built in 1883 by the partnership of the Shanklins and Jennifer, who were nearby residents. This kiln is a vertical kiln is a vertical shaft continuously burned by the kiln, which could operate 24/7 a week, days a week. So it's a kiln. That's what it looked like, I guess, when it was originally built. So they burnt fuel here. It's pretty cool. Man, I wish I can go in there. So we'll be back on the path which is there, trying to get out of here. This is pretty cool. This is what I came to actually see. So walking inside of there, there's a brick wall in the inside, so I don't think you can get through it. But it's a pretty cool structure built in 1883. And again, I still hear kids, so there got to be a swimming area near or a family with a swimming pool near, because it sounds like it's a lot of kids and they're having a lot of fun somewhere over there. Anyway, back to our hike.